We back at it. Free Play Radio. It's your boy Scino. That was my guy D'Angelo James with his record Over off his latest project. It was me. But we got a super duper talented guest in the building today. I just got to give a shout out to my guy Dash for putting me on. Super photographer, man.
Woo-hoo.
We got Elise in the building.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
I feel blessed. I'm good.
Thank you for pulling up.
Yeah.
I know you pretty sure you got a busy schedule, so I want to extend my gratitude to you.
Thank you as well for even making the space for me to come. I appreciate it very much.
Of course. I'm gonna get into what song it was and all of that eventually, but for the people that may be unfamiliar, where are you from and what brought you to music?
Okay. Well, I am from Richmond.
Okay.
A lot of people think I'm from Oakland, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my family's from Oakland, so I was just out there. But yeah, I'm from Richmond. I was raised in church. My family had a church off of Hagenberger in the 90s.
Okay.
Right behind the Denny's.
Okay.
And I can distinctly remember my first time basically being forced to go sing. You know, I was 9 years old and I thought we were just practicing.
Okay.
And then we got on the stage and it was nope, you're finna sing this song and lead it. Praise and worship. And I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. So then from there, my mom just put me in a music school in the hills, in the Oakland Hills actually. And just went like that.
Okay. So when would you say you started making music and becoming an artist?
I would say high school. I went to Youth Uprising for a little bit and I recorded my first song there. It was called Time.
Okay.
And yeah, it was.
Was it over original beat or it was a?
Yeah, it was over an original beat.
That's
my
what's
friend Jason, he
Okay.
recorded it, and it was crazy. It kind of did its little thing for a little bit, you know.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about promotion or anything like that, but yeah, I didn't take it too seriously. I think I recorded a little freestyle after that, and then I let it go, and then revisited it when I was 19, and now I'm 21. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm making it.
What would you say was the most pivotal piece of information you feel that stuck with you from music school?
Practice.
So just repetition and
as fuck, yeah. I was really into performing, you know what I mean? I loved making music and everything like that, but I started out as being a poet.
Okay.
So the music part really didn't click for me and I can make my own shit until high school, and I had been going there since I was 9. So
right.
But poetry was just really good for me, and then attaching a melody to it, it was okay, for sure. And then I got to perform my songs at my school, and they were just okay, well, yeah, you're going to start it out by playing your own song with an instrument. So then it's just I got to practice singing and playing some shit at the same time. Yeah, 3 times over.
Damn, okay.
And if you fuck up, start again. It's like that.
It's taking your craft. No, you good.
Okay.
Shit, you good.
Shit, fuck, yeah.
You good. What instrument were you playing?
I was playing piano.
Okay.
I had ran through a couple instruments Hosa. I had I started with violin, didn't like violin, then I played the piano for a little bit, then now I'm onto bass. I need to just stick with one thing though, for sure.
But you just kind of dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah, I could play I could serenade somebody real quick. You know what I mean?
I get you. That's fire though. How would you describe your sound? Because I know, I don't want to necessarily tell you to put a label on it, but, how would you describe it in a few words?
I definitely feel it's soul music for sure, I think within there's a lot of subgenres, it's bass soul. I just came up with that on the top of my head. Maybe that's my thing. But yeah, it's bass soul, then it's definitely alternative soul music, and then I have some kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't know. I'm still kind of figuring out my sound. So the best that I can explain it right now is soulful music. What do you think though?
I hear a lot of soul, and I hear substance. I don't just hear a song. I feel like you have something to say.
I do. Thank you for recognizing that.
Nah, it's important. I feel like, I'm not a harsh, somebody called me a harsh critic, but
I think
I'm probably
what's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, yeah, you are a harsh critic. It's okay though. I am very thankful for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
No, you got a record I want to get into. It's called Traveling.
Oh, go.
Can you tell me a little bit about how that record came about?
Yeah, so it was my first time working with this new producer. He had slid in my DMs and he was just like, "You're hella talented. Like, I want to fuck. You know, not like fuck. Sorry, I want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, my bad.
No, you're good.
But yeah, like that's now my brother. You feel me?
Yeah.
His name is Zamiron, and it was just crazy how it came about. Like we was just recording it, and I had damn near freestyled the whole song.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, "You're fucking talented.
Yeah.
You need to like stop." And he like, of course, is assisting me and like people, you know, just putting me on game and shit like that. Up until this day, he's still putting me on game.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just like that's real brotherly love.
Yeah. No,
I gotta clarify because I misspoke. Like.
No, yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah.
Before I get into the record, how important is collaboration for you?
Oh, it's super important. I think just overall with producers, it's super important. Just so you have a consistent sound, you know, throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I started working more in studio, shout out to Studio X with Will, it was like important to have other, you know, vocalists in there, other musicians. So then you're not too far into the artistry, you know, and you can kind of come back to like, okay, there's technicality to stick with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still be creative.
Right.
That's all, you know.
Nah,
That's how
for
that
sure.
matters, yeah.
For sure. So for the people listening, where can they follow you on social media and where can they stream your music?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at 3Lease Music and on Twitter. I'm kind of a fool though. I just be saying shit on Twitter, 'cause, you know, whatever. But I do promo. So 3Lise in music. And then on all platforms, I'm just 3Lease on there, 3Lise, but it's pronounced Elise.
Okay, for sure. We about to get into this record. It's your boy Scino, Free Play Radio. Elise, Traveling.
Like a star, how we shine. I'm your heart, you're my spine. Girl, you know you on my mind. Know you on my mind, girl. Please don't waste my time. I pray to y'all you don't waste my time. And when I decline. Give me your all to get the rest of mine. Yeah. Hoping we'll last, cause I put this human first. She the only one I want in the universe. Seem like when I treat her right, she assume the worst. Know you had a long day on Zoom at work. Fuck it so good, she thought I was using perks. Make it say, make the pussy ooze and squirt. One of my fears in life is losing her. The devil in my ear won't listen to Lucifer. Please don't waste our time. This love was so hard to find. When I call, don't decline. I'm your heart, you're my spine. Like a star, how we shine. I'm your heart, you're my spine. Girl, you know you on my mind. Know you on my mind. Please don't waste my time. I pray to y'all, you don't waste my time. And when I call, don't press decline. Give me your all to get the rest of mine. Yeah. Took risks, took trips, and we touched cake. Are we capable of accomplishing love when the trust break? Yeah. Talk to a thug, bitch, I need an update. Got you on my mind, got a nigga update. Can we FaceTime, baby, can we cupcake? Giving up time and I'm giving up space to do things to make you love me. Can you say you love me? If we got trust, there's nothing left to discuss. This is love, this ain't lust. Don't want nobody but like the stars, how we shine. I'm your heart, you're my spine. Girl, you know you on my mind. Know you on my mind. Please don't waste my time. I pray to y'all, you don't waste my time. And when I call, don't press decline. Give me your all to get the rest of mine.
Yeah, we back at it. Free Play Radio. That was my guy, G Bobby, with On My Mind. But I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Junk in the Box Hauling. If you need a haul, you know who to call. Make sure y'all follow my guys on Instagram, Junk in the Box Hauling. But we got a super special guest, Elise.
Hey.
That record, Traveling, it's a real soul, bass soul. That's what you was talking about, right?
Bass soul, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm trademarking that.
Nah,
Don't
go
steal
ahead.
it.
I ain't gonna say it again. But when it comes to the music, what would you say is like your main motivating factor to make the music you make?
I think it's really just like life experiences. As humans, we go through a lot, and it's my form of therapy, truly. And I know that's like so generic, but I feel like the more you write, the more you express yourself, the more you're not channeling it and projecting it onto other people, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really important for me to like stick to what I know and how I transmute my feelings and energy.
Right, because that's important. And just because it's, quote unquote generic doesn't make it less true or less valid, you feel me? So
that's
don't
true.
ever get caught up in the
Oh,
cliche.
yeah, I'm not tripping. That's my truth,
Yeah,
so I'm
okay.
sticking to it,
Yeah, okay.
but
For sure. So when it comes to like just your overall message as an artist, how do you want to come across as, a creative?
I think I want people to feel how they feel, whether it's positive or negative, and always just be open to staying above bullshit, you know what I mean? So I think as a creative, that's what I put out, I come into contact just on some like, social shit. It's a lot that I come in contact with, but you never know it.
Yeah.
Because we stay above it,
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean? We stay above it, we keep on creating, we keep on pushing forward. There's so much that's out there to just, so many other experiences that you could divulge into and give your energy to rather than bullshit. So,
No, that's true.
yeah.
So what would you say your recording process is like?
It's very much so. I freestyle a lot. I'll get in the booth, freestyle, or be at home with a voice message and, send it over to the producer or rework it when I go back home and then come back in and tackle it. But that first take is never like
Yeah.
it's never going to be like the other one. So, you just kind of hopeful that some things can stick along and, be taken. But yeah.
Okay.
It varies. It varies.
I get it. Because I don't want to say I was a rapper. I didn't really go as far as like, the artists these days do. Y'all have videos and mixtapes and all of that. But when it comes to like freestyling, I feel like it comes a little bit more from the heart than when you write it down. It's a little more premeditated.
No, that's factual, yeah.
Yeah. So how important is just having the substance in the music though? Because it's like I was saying, like the music is like you got soul in it. So how important is it to have that? And what did you grow up listening to for that to be that influence?
Right. I think it's really important. I think the substance, it comes from the freestyling. Like the type of freestyling I grew up on is like freestyling in church. You know what I mean? So you're testifying, you're like saying your story, and I'm not like super saved or anything like that, you know. But like back then, I was able to pick up on that and like, you know, now channel it in my music when I'm starting out, and then we go later and then we modify it and, you know, just kind of fine tune it, and you know, so that it's really like just complete and the story is complete. You know what I mean? But yeah, I grew up to Sade.
Okay.
You know, listening to her.
Yeah.
Anita Baker.
Okay.
Who else? A lot of gospel music. I don't even know. Like, you know, self-explanatory. Just like a lot of old school music, but then like a lot of rap music, Too Short. You know what I mean? So then like
just being from the Bay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like Bay classics and Bay people. You feel me? And then like a lot of my family's own music. So yeah, I think it's a nice mixture. I listen to pretty much everything. Like I was a rock head at one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like heavy metal rock?
No, like
soft
alternative,
rock?
like Nirvana.
Okay. No,
You know,
that was just a wild card question. But who would you say had the most impact in your life or just on your artistic journey?
Like as a artist.
It could be as a person or as an artist.
I feel like everybody pretty much has, you know, they cause inspiration, not technically influence, but just inspiration to just keep on pushing or like write something, you know. I think just being a storyteller in general, I can write my own stories and I can also write other, you know, other people's stories as well. And I think that's what I find happening a lot of the time when I go into the studio. Like I find myself asking whatever producer I'm working with, like, oh, what's going on in your life, you know?
Right.
If there's nothing that I necessarily want to share, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You asked me my sign. What's your sign?
Oh, I'm a Leo.
Leo? Okay.
Yeah.
That fire?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you didn't like cringe. You were like, Leo's like,
nah,
dang.
I'm not going to get into how I feel about signs, but y'all good, you know.
Hey, we're good.
But you got a record. I got to give another shout out to my guy, Dash. This was like, I don't know how I was sleeping on this.
It's
High
all
Demand.
good. Yeah, Dash came through with the hits. I ain't even gonna lie.
Like Dash, shout out Dash.
For
How did that
real.
record come about, and what was the inspiration behind it, if you don't mind answering?
No, it's all good. High Demand, I recorded that at home first, and I found the beat on YouTube, and it's crazy because the producers are like halfway across the world, you know, and that's like kind of how it works with YouTube beats, you know what I mean? And I would just remember recording on it. I had my first verse ready to go, you feel me? Then I took it to Studio X, recorded it, bought the beat, or I'm leasing it, it's leased right now, but yeah, leased the beat, and then it just like great things started happening. Like Studio X started sponsoring it, you know what I mean? Just fucking with it. Other people did too, and just, you know, you started fucking with it, you know? Everybody just started really like loving that song and pushing it even more than I thought I could. So yeah.
You got a video of this?
I do, yeah.
I gotta check the video out.
It's on my YouTube.
I've been so enamored with the song. I gotta check the video out.
Yeah, Dash in the video too. So yeah, he right behind me.
Hey, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
But it's fire though. Like without even knowing that he was in the video, like I'm bought in.
Thank you. I
For
appreciate
sure.
it.
But we about to get into it. Free Play Radio. High Demand, Elise.
Yee.
Do you know all that you're looking for? Or you wanna crash on me? Is your ego more than your own soul? Or will I be your only? 'Cause you've been trying to figure me all out. Oh, all out, but I've given space and time. My heart is blind, your heart is blind. Yours forever, forever. Do you love me? Love me for myself to be the issue that comes through and serves you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do I trust you? Trust you enough to be in high demand for my soul, to never let you go. Then I say, if you love me for myself, know that peace. I cared what you thought, but you were not solid. Turns out you were marked. Here's my chain, pretty girl. Let me put it in the air. I don't wanna go there. Let me be real clear. I have wasted my tears. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Nigga, don't pull me down. See me rolling through the town. Don't front like I'm a regular. Better than your prior, your future. Gotta hold me now. Put him on, he hold me down. High feet beat from the 5'10". What is it? Yeah. Let me put it in the air. I don't wanna go there. Let me be real clear. I have wasted my tears. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Just blaze this case, fed up, not weird at all. Was in the days I didn't think I would get along. Nigga, watch what I ski. I get what I did, but never was I your only chick. Oh, it's fuck how I feel. Oh, it's fuck how Lise feel. Oh, it's fuck how I feel. Oh, it's fuck how you feel. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So I got, let me put it in the air. I don't wanna go there. Let me be real clear. I have wasted my tears. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. What is it? Nigga, don't pull me down. See me rolling through the town. What is it? Yee. Nigga, don't pull me down. See me rolling through the town. What is it? Yee.
Man, we back at it. Free Play Radio. That was Elise with Air.
Hey,
That was, we're not going to say the name of the genre, but that was what we was talking
that
about.
was what, yeah.
Yeah.
That was that. Yeah.
But before you get out of here, I want to just thank you for just pulling up and, sharing your time with me. What do you have coming next?
Yes, I do have a tape coming in February with some visual projects as well, or
Okay.
an EP. My bad.
It's
Somebody older told me that our generation, we don't know how to, market ourselves with our music, but it's an EP though.
I mean,
Yeah.
the language is important.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. They
Shout
just
out
trying to
to
give you the
them. They
language.
did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you give us any details, or is it halfway done? Is it?
No, it's pretty much done. It's
Okay.
pretty much done. It's more of a soulful album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm collabing with Kaleido.
Okay.
He's a great producer out of Oakland. Great producer. And yeah, I don't want to give too many details.
Nah, I'm just trying to do my job. That's
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You're right. But
I
yeah,
learned from the greats.
I'm super excited. Yeah, you're doing a great job.
For sure.
Great job.
Nah.
I'm super excited to drop it though, and it's definitely a great sound. And I
Okay.
have some great music coming out next year in general. I've been working and just,
Okay.
not sharing, but yeah.
For sure. For sure. Well, you got any shout outs, anything you want to, give to the people or let anybody know?
Yeah, shout out G, shout out Studio X, shout out Frequency Exclusive, Slight Work. I know I'm forgetting people, but it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I'm just like on the high seat. But yeah, just everybody, my mama, my granny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to start
All my
telling people
community.
before we get into the interview, like make sure you shout out your family, because a lot of
Yeah.
people, they forget, they don't shout out the
Yeah.
So
I
I'm glad
literally
you
couldn't
remember.
do it. Yeah.
I'm glad
All
you
my
remember.
community, honestly, y'all
Yeah.
be keeping me afloat. Like, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Well, we about to get into another record off the Tales of the Town. We got All Black Power from All Black YMTK featuring Kevin Allen. Let's get it.
Yee.
Yeah. I was just talking to Don't Crack. Wax, thank you. He was giving me some game.
the joint. Fed up, not paranoid. You struck my heart, left me to bleed. Bitch, I paid for this piece. I cared what you thought, but you were not solid. Turns out you were marked. Here's my chain, pray to God. Let me put it in the air. I don't wanna go there. Let me be real clear. I have wasted my tears. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Nigga, don't pull me down. See me rolling through the town. Don't front like I'm a regular. Better than your prior, your future. Got a